Hey there, this is Sarah from Holistic Homeschooler. I'm the writer behind holistichomeschooler.com. I'm a homeschool mom of two, and I hold a personal philosophy that homeschooling is holistic and encompasses the whole child, body, mind, heart, and spirit. I write primarily about homeschooling and a little bit about health and wellness, and a little bit about how we as a holistic homeschooling family travel. So today I am actually coming on to share a video review of my favorite spelling program, which is all about spelling. So I wanted to walk you through a lesson and show you inside of All About Spelling Level 1 and just kind of give you a peek into what it would be like to teach your child how to spell by using All About Spelling. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so this is All About Spelling Level 1. When you purchase this, you get the teacher's manual. You get the All About Spelling review box, which looks like this. And then if you don't already have the letter tiles, then you get the letter tiles. And then additionally, you get a level 1 progress chart, and regardless of what level you purchase, you will get a progress chart for your child to use their spelling bee stickers to mark off as they complete a lesson. Okay, so these letter tiles already came with the All About Reading program, so I already had them left over from that. But if you did not already get the All About Reading program, then you will need to make sure that you do get the letter tiles to go along with the All About Spelling program. So inside of your spelling review box, you get the phonogram cards, sound cards, key cards, and word cards. Peek inside. These are very nicely organized, and they're divided by your phonogram cards, your sound cards, your key cards, and your word cards. And then each lesson in your teacher's manual tells you when to refer to what specific card during the lesson. And then each section of cards are also separated by review, future lessons, and cards that were mastered. And then the same goes for your sound cards, your key cards, and your word cards. All right, so real quick, we'll go through and find a lesson so you can see how a lesson is worked through. All right. Preparing for lesson or level 1. All right. So you can see right here, it'll tell you the list of materials that you will need. So if you're preparing to purchase All About Spelling, here is a quick peek inside of what materials you will want to get with this. You'll want the student packet for level 1, set All About Spelling letter tiles, the phonogram sounds app, spelling review box or index card box, divider cards, and a lined notebook paper. I used this. This is a lined paper where the lines are beveled to give a additional tactile, hands-on support as your child is learning how to write what they are spelling. Okay, so, and additionally it says stickers or colored pencils for the progress chart, but they provide spelling bees. So that's what we used. Letter tile magnets, and that came with our tiles, and then a 2x3 magnetic whiteboard. And as you can see here, I just used a pie pan dish, which I velcroed to my wall using 3M velcro tape. Okay. And over here it'll talk to you a little bit about getting ready for multisensory learning and how the All About Spelling program uses visual, which is seeing, and auditory, which is hearing, and hands-on, which is doing. So it says we are wired to learn using the 3 pathways, and the strength of each modality is different for each person. Some people may be very strong visual learners while others learn best auditorily or kinesthetically. The All About Spelling program includes a variety of activities that use all three learning pathways because students achieve more when they are taught through their strongest pathway to the brain. Okay. This is just walking you through the introductory of All About Spelling. Here is lesson 1. And then it tells you exactly step by step what to do. Take out phonogram cards 1 through 26. And then it even gives you scripted things to say to your child. So we are going to see which of these cards you know and which of them we should work on. We will sort them into 2 piles, cards you know and cards you need to learn. And then this is where you will put all your spelling review box. Open up. Go to phonogram card 2 and pick it out. So, 2. And then show your student the front side of phonogram card 1. This is what you would do. And then it gives you another scripted verse, but some letters can say more than one sound depending on the word it is found in. For example, the letter A can say ah, or it can say a, or it can say ah, depending on the word. When I show you a letter, you can say more than one sound. Tell me all of the sounds. So then for the letter A, you would say ah, a, ah. And then you return the card to the back of the deck. Again, it gives you further instruction. Go through all the phonogram cards with your student and sort through them into the piles. Need to learn, and then the mastered ones. And then there's always tips that they give you within a lesson. When you go to phonogram card 17, you may need to give the following explanation to your student. You can see that there are 2 letters on this card. See, for the letter Q, they put the U there. In English, Q is always followed by a U. Together they say the sound of qua. And then you say, repeat after me, qua. Talks about what a mastered card is. And then this is where it talks about teach the phonograms. Now that you have identified which card your student needs to learn, teach 4 cards at a time with the following procedure. And then show the phonogram cards, say the sounds or sounds, and have your student repeat the sounds. So this is just for level 1. It's the very basic and first introduction to teaching your child how to spell. Okay. Then it builds on to segmenting words. You can see how it does that over here using these plastic circles, plastic colored circles, little discs. Your child breaks up the word, and then as they break up the word, they will slide down this plastic disc to segment them by their sounds, but then also bringing into this hands-on approach to segmenting words. And that's how they do it through all of these words. Introduce the letter tiles. In this lesson, so now we're on to step 3, right? In this lesson, this is when your child would be introduced to the letter tiles. This is where your child will not only have the visual effect of building or seeing those letters, but also the hands-on approach of building those words. So you're getting both the visual and the hands-on approach to teaching how to spell. So I'm going to skip ahead into a lesson because right now these lessons are very basic and very simple, but as you get further into the lessons, they get more and more difficult until your child is not only spelling words, but they are also spelling phrases, in which at some point they work up to building and spelling sentences. So this is step 19, and there's 25 lessons, I believe, in level 1. And so at this point, your child will build the words. You can see that right here. See, right here, you'll spell the words with the tiles. So your child will build the words and spell them using the tiles. Okay? But then after that, you'll dictate those same words, and your child will write them. And then they'll dictate the phrases. Or I would dictate the phrases, or you would dictate the phrases, and then your child will write them. So it's important to note again that an entire lesson doesn't have to be crammed into a day. It is based on the progress of your child. So there were 25 lessons in All About Spelling, so we went through one a week, and this was to ensure, we'd break up, and one day we would build the words. The next day we would take half of the spelling list and I would dictate them to her, and she would progress through them, and then the other half the next day, and then same with the phrases, one half one day, one half the other day. So overall it would take me about 5 days to get through one lesson that is like this. But some of those earlier lessons, I can get one done in an entire day. And certainly my daughter probably could get through one of these lessons in a whole day, but near the end of it, I think she would feel more tired and not be giving it her full attention. It's better for her to really get the deeper grasp of how to spell and really retain that information if we broke it up into smaller, shorter lessons. Okay, so this is a peek into the All About Spelling, a quick video review, and then you can see how your children visually see what the words are by using the word cards, by using the key cards, and then also integrating in the sound cards, and then using the sound app for your children, your auditory learners, to pick up the sounds, so that it's both a phonics program and a visual program. But then additionally, when you have your letter tiles to build your spelling words, it's also a hands-on, and then especially when you're using these little circle plastic discs to segment your words and help break up those words, and associating that hands-on approach with the visual and the auditory learning, how this is a multi-sensory approach. And then again, just to remind you how the scripted lessons through all of this. Even right here, you're at the very back of this book in step 19 or lesson 19, how it scripts for you exactly what to tell your child in a step-by-step format. Okay, so this is the All About Spelling level 1. You need to see a scope and sequence. So in the scope and sequence of level 1, your child will learn the first 26 phonograms, identify the first sounds in a word, identify the last sound of a word, segment words with 2 and 3 sounds, alphabetize the letter tiles, distinguish between vowels and consonants, learn how to write the phonograms, learn the short and vowel sounds, choose the correct vowel for a word, learn that every word has a vowel, exchange vowels to make new words, segment words with letter tiles, learn procedure for spelling with tiles, spell words containing short A, spell words containing short I, learn how to capitalize names, spell words containing short O, learn phonograms TH, SH, and CH, spell words containing short U, understand what a syllable is, count syllables in a word, spell words containing a short E, learn 2 ways to spell Z, and it continues on through all the lessons. Spell words containing S, X, and Q, spell words containing TH, SH, and CH, segment words with consonant blends, spell words with final blends, spell words with initial blends, and learn C. Learn that C says S before an E, I, or Y. Learn how to spell K at the beginning of a word, spell words with C or K at the beginning, learn phonograms CK, NG, and NK, learn when to double F, L, and S, spell words ending in F, L, and S, learn how to spell K at the end of a word, spell words with CK or K at the end, spell words with NG, spell words with NK, spell compound words, learn what a plural word is, identify the base word of plural words, learn how to make a word plural, spell plural words by adding S or ES, learn the long vowel sounds, learn open and closed syllable types, and spell words with open syllables. Okay, so that is all about spelling level 1. So that is the end of the All About Spelling video review. Just quickly, I wanted to mention that this month, July 2019, All About Learning Pressed is hosting their monthly giveaway, and this month it is an all about spelling level of your choice. So if you just check the link below, you can follow through and register for the giveaway. And then additionally, in the description section, there should be an article that links to an All About Spelling written review. So if you have the time to look at both of those, go ahead and check them out now. All right, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel or follow and like if you're finding this on Facebook. All right, talk to you later. Bye.